seem to care, everyone's lying. People don't seem to care, that's what patriotism brings. People don't seem to care, at least it seems. I felt this way for quite some time.
I felt like I
I
was
was
going
about to lose more than my mind. Have
lose
you ever had feelings like
more
these?
than my
Feelings
mind.
that brought you to your knees. The pain is
It's
indescribable. The
indescribable.
pain that never fades or goes
Never
away.
fades or
See, this
goes
is what I felt and how I feel every other day.
every other day, you know? Because people
People
are
are
dying
dying
and
and
no
no
one
one
seems
seems
to
to
care.
care.
People
People
are
are
crying
dying to feel
to
love.
feel love. Hey, people
People
are
are
dying.
dying to feel tomorrow.
They need tomorrow.
People are dying, left in their home,
Wallow in
following sorrow.
sorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you ever feel like dying? Man, that's to die for. Well, let's give you something to live for. It's called the DACA account. You've been hearing me talk about it a lot lately. Why? Because they keep trying to say all of your agreements are these consumer so-called installment agreements. I agree to pay you on a monthly basis, so I'm going to make monthly installments towards that debt. And thus, oh, that's a simple contract. Don't even worry about anything else. Oh, no, here's the interest associated with it, but it's all in the payment, your monthly payments. So we've done all of the math for you so you don't have to worry about nothing. So they call it a simple contract. Let's make it even more simple. Your note is received at par. Ta-da! That means it's already paid for. Your note is received at par. That means it's already paid for. Don't believe me? Let's go. Well, certainly. We're going to go right here, and we got to go to that par statement. It says, such notes shall be obligations of the Federal Reserve Bank procuring the same, receiving it, and shall be received at par. There's a whole lot of receives, but then there's some redeems too. They have to redeem it through the Treasury, not through you. Say what? That's why it becomes their obligation. They're obligated. See, it says it becomes an obligation of the Federal Reserve Bank receiving the same. It's their obligation to redeem it through the United States Treasury. That's why it's a government obligation. That's why it's no longer your obligation. So, ladies and gentlemen, focus on the DACA account. Okay? Oh, by the way, this is not no deferred action for childhood arrivals. This is a deposit account control agreement. That's what this is. See, it says, based on your phrasing, utilizing the DACA account, you are likely referring to the commercial banking instrument used to secure collateral. That's where your promissory note is figuratively held, and all of the funds from the department known as the Federal Reserve Bank is placed in on your behalf. Now, as we showed you earlier, all of these banks have a DACA agreement. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Capital One, they all have DACA accounts. Yay. Why is this important? See? All you got to do is do the exact same wording here. DACA agreement, Bank of America, DACA agreement, Wells Fargo, DACA agreement, watch this, Uncle Sam's Bank. Deposit account agreement. Everybody has a DACA agreement. See, it's a tri-party contract between the borrower, the lender, and the bank. These are three separate capacities. Neither of these capacities maintain one party. There are three separate parties. Ladies and gentlemen, your credit card, your student loan, your home loan, those are all through promissory notes. Your credit card agreement is a promissory note. A promissory note. So if it's a promissory note, pay attention. The moment you deposit it, it's no longer a promissory note. It's simply a note. It's a security. It's collateral. Just that simple. It is not complicated. So we did the last video talking about DACA, and we gave you guys a link. Go to that link. Watch this. We're going to take this whole page. I got to start from the bottom and go to the top in order to get the whole page. Watch this. Any banking institution as defined in law that receives a deposit and that deposit is securitized creates a DACA account, especially when involving mortgages, car loans, student loans, and or credit cards. Now he's going to have a problem because I gave him too general of a statement. Fact, any banking institution defined in that, legally defined as a person engaged in banking, such institution receives a deposit. The deposit is securitized. The legal structure and federal statutory framework converts that deposit into pledged collateral. As long as it involves pledged collateral, they must have a DACA account. Your credit card involves, wait, hold on. I need proof that a credit card agreement involves pledged collateral. Now, obviously, someone is not putting up a home, but they're putting up something because the law requires the collateral to be pledged, either the agreement itself or something. So what is the factual basis for the pledged collateral in a credit card extension of credit agreement? Because a credit card agreement is still pledged collateral. So, ta-da. Now, I can't stay. You guys want to read the rest of this? Okay. Every extension of credit, including a credit card, requires collateral under the federal law. If no physical collateral is pledged, like a home or a car, then the collateral is the agreement itself together with the borrower's present and future payment obligation, which constitutes eligible paper under the federal act. This is not a theory. Controlling law. Ta-da. Now, look, I'm going to let you guys have this conversation. I got to go have a meeting. Satcom. And we'll be back to speak with you guys later in the month of February. Get out of here. Stop advertising on my video. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Goodbye.